Life in the past year dealing with COVID-19 was tough. Almost every day felt like the same. Many of the same things were done over and over again, and usually the only liberation would be found in stuff like computer games or consoles or TV, but even those would be tiring after a while. Sitting at my desk doing work all day was one of the main things I did, and it was just boring and really hard to get through sometimes. Sometimes I even struggle to find that light at the end of the tunnel with all these lockdowns and other things going on that really, messed up my life and everyone else's really, and being in school didn't help that either, trying to catch up on work and all that. And most of the time, the only thing that I found to be helpful was going for a walk, even if that was a small thing. Overall, COVID really affected myself and everyone I knew essentially, and it was just not a great time. So that was my little mini documentary about COVID and how it affected me, and now here is a group project on how COVID affected our uni and school life overall. Here's a little snippet of it.
Question 1. How does the COVID-19 pandemic impact your ability to learn via online classrooms?
So the COVID-19 pandemic has impacted my ability to learn quite a bit. I really liked learning in classrooms, in high school especially. I really like that in-person, So I'm just gonna talk over this project now, because if I let it go on, it lasts for the whole entire vlog. But here are two key things that I learned from both this and the essential, non-essential doco at the start. So number one is how to do in-camera transitions. Now I did about 2 of those in the doco at the start. That's when I kind of faded into something and then faded back out. I thought that was very interesting to learn, and I thought it worked pretty well and was pretty good in the end in the documentary. And the second thing I learned was in the group project that we just did there, and it's how to organically put in B-roll footage, or footage that isn't actually a part of the original shot, and try to make it work naturally or organically. You see that a couple times in the group project where someone will be talking and you've got to incorporate B-roll footage into that, and I learned how to do that a bit better, I guess. To kind of wrap up this week's vlog, I just have one interesting point from this week's reading from Cal Newport's The Clarity of the Craftsman, and that point comes from page 33, and it says here, "Be so good they can't ignore you." Now this point is interesting to me because I think I can really apply it to myself, even in these vlogs and even in what I'm doing in this course, because if I just keep improving each week and I keep building on top of what I've done in the past and improving on my mistakes, then I can really be so good that people can't ignore me, and I can keep getting better grades and improving myself.